Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Kathy's Corner, Seed in the Sand, and this is the chapter 1, brand new chapter, and I'm naming this one Breaking Free, baby step number 1. And I might say, coming out of our shell or something like that. Maybe it's coming out of our shell, breaking free. And what I wanted to talk to you today about was that lack of understanding, that lack of intimacy, that lack of education. Um, um, I'm thinking of yesterday I talked about this woman that everybody is kind of after for being rude and kind of harmful to a child. And, um, the question that I have is, does anybody deserve to be having their life ruined because of bad behavior? Um, my situation isn't bad behavior, it was mental illness. But who's to say that she didn't have some type of mental illness or mental break in this, or she just was a downright rude, selfish person. We don't know. So, um, yeah. So I was just kind of thinking about that. There's just so much hype over her, shame and shaming her, and it just reminds me of when I had my charge, and it was a charge of um, ne- recklessly endangering safety, and it was a charge of first degree, so it was a felony, and people just saw you as a felon, and they didn't. There was no excuse for what happened to me. And I was found guilty but not guilty due to mental disease or defect. And that is a mouthful of confusion and like a big umbrella that covers all. And the only way out of that is to just peck away like a little baby chick in an egg. You're just pecking away at it, pecking away at it, pecking away at it, and it's hard. It's hard because people won't let you live down that shame, and so I can't say that I identify with this woman because, like I said, mine was mental illness and hers was something else. Um, but I can identify with the shame that she's, going through, where she can't, go out of her house without somebody throwing darts at her. I understand that, and um, it's hard. It's a difficult life to live, and she might not feel the effects yet, but she will when it's hard to find a job, hard to, be with a family. It's hard to be in public. It's hard to, um, be anywhere because everybody knows you. That it's very difficult. So, so, and I'm not making excuses for her. I'm just saying that it is a difficult life to live. So, yeah, and all I do in my situation is just peck away. You just peck away and peck away and peck away like a little baby chick coming out of an egg, and you just become um, like a little woodpecker. You just pecking away, pecking away, pecking away, pecking away until you find what you need. Um, so, yeah, it's hard to identify myself with somebody like that, that did it on purpose, that did it intentionally. Um, but the shame part I can identify with. So, all right. So these are the classic tarot cards. And I pick one for the present, one for the past, and one for the future. Okay, so for the past we have Temperance. The Temperance card, she's got 2 cups in her hand and she's bringing the water between the cups. And all right, present is a 9 of Cups, the Make-A-Wish card. And what I wish for is that, in my case, that I can get out of my shell, that I can find my way out, and I don't have to feel like this every time. There's a shooting or something, that it gets harder and harder for me to break out of my shell. So, all right, and then the Knight of Wands for the future, and that is, he is holding his wand and he's got his cape on, and he's kind of protecting the fields. So we'll do one more, and that's the Chariot card, and that's the black and white, and all that gray area in between, and the movement, and all that lovely stuff. So, all right, these are the Healing Spirit cards by Gordon Smith, and the intention I'm setting today is to let me break out of my shell. I'm tired of struggling and ready to break free. All right, this says it isn't about being right, it's about doing the right thing. And okay. Sometimes it's better to stay silent than let others see that you have all the answers. There are times when you need to pause for consideration rather than act for the sake of it or because it's expected of you. The truly wise spirit masters know when to speak and when to listen, when to act and when not to act. They are our greatest examples of how to behave in the moment of uncertainty. Remember that wisdom comes from experience, not brashness. And being spiritual sometimes just means being. When dealing with people who are awkward, simply remember to be kind, as kindness is above right or wrong. Well, that's nice. Kindness is above right or wrong. I like that. And I'd like to consider myself a kind person, someone who chooses kindness above being right or wrong. And, even in this case with this woman in the baseball game, if she chose kindness over being right or wrong, she wouldn't be in the position she's in. And I guess I pray that I don't have to go through these breaks anymore. That I can that I can break free, break out of having these breaks. They're not fun, and they're hard to explain, and they're um, difficult to manage, and on top of it, it's expensive with the insurance and everything else. A hospital stay is very expensive, and yeah, I'm just kind of ready to be over with that. Pack away, pack away, pack away, and we'll come out on top. We'll come out on the other side. We'll break free. We'll feel as if we have made it past the humiliation and the embarrassment of it, and hopefully we can all just move on with our lives. So, all right. I wish everybody a beautiful day today.